These teams are stacked with talent, Kevin, and this game could be a preview of what's to come. I would not be surprised if these teams meet in the postseason.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Collins is out there with Okongwu, and it's Griffin in at the small forward.
Next level strength and athleticism. Zion making his presence felt on the offensive glass.
Collins kicks to Young. And it's Murray penetrating. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Johnson, good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
Staying unselfish, keeping your eyes up. So important for a young player. Zion, mature beyond his years.
Now here's Murray. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Outside Collins. And there's the pass to Murray. Over Stevenson.
3 straight misses to begin this contest and already starting to look frustrated.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
At the line for 2.
And that one falls for Collins.
And John Collins does just about everything you'd want your big man to do.
Greg, what I like is he can shoot it from deep. He's still someone who is improving defensively, and he's a guy who wants to keep developing his overall game.
Now, here's Johnson. Williamson dishes to Johnson. Stevenson outside. Just 5 to shoot. 18 feet out. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And we're already seeing a little rhythm out of this offense. They've hit 3 out of 4 so far.
Outside Collins. Pass to Griffin. Trying to find Murray, and he gets it to him. Good work there as it goes.
Every time I see Murray, I'm reminded that he has a lot of moves around the cup.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Now here's Murray. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going to score.
And that one's good. Ingram.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure. And that one didn't happen. And boy, they just rolled.
They came in focused and ready to play. And despite facing little resistance, they never pulled back.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Griffin finds Collins. Pass to Young. Just 5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And it's Murray with the jam.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
Johnson left side. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Personal foul.
Pelicans shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
2 shots.
The first one falls. So Johnson hits 2 of them.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Out to the wing. Collins kicks to Young. Hawks passing it around. Here's Murray. Offensive rebound. Dishes to Collins. Passes it to Okongwu. Johnson with the block. Ingram against Griffin. Out to Ingram. Back to Johnson. An easy 2 points on the layup. And it's 8 points for Johnson.
Great ball movement by B.I. Spots a wide open teammate and feeds him.
The pass to Murray. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. They beat the Hawks during their last encounter in Atlanta.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
What was beautiful, it was a tremendous game plan coming in. You saw the execution and you saw the results. They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Out to the right wing. Back to Johnson. Count that one. Johnson's got 10 points. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
They are making a statement so far on the defensive end, sending shots away in incredible fashion, loving the hustle.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Here's Williamson, following the score by DeJounte Murray. They double-team Johnson. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Quinn Snyder and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. We don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, here is Young. A 26-point game for him in the win against Cleveland.
And some of the passes he threaded through the defense were just incredible. He made it look so easy.
Now, here is Young, outside for Griffin. They grab their own miss, and he makes that one.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Murray against Johnson. Ingram wide open. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Ingram's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Griffin against Ingram. Pass to Okongwu. Young outside. Pocket 6. Over Stevenson. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
The shot chart would tell you this isn't Young's favorite spot, but with a little effort, he makes it work.
He's guarded by Collins. Johnson for 3. That shot, no good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Outside Collins. And it's Murray with the jam.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Stevenson outside. Johnson against Murray. Second chance shot. And Williamson with a nice bucket inside. Williamson's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
New Orleans leading by 12. Ingram outside. Johnson from outside. And it's Johnson again missing. The New Orleans Pelicans come into this one after the win against the Raptors.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Yeah, they look right at home, except they weren't. Great job of blocking out the noise.
Here's Ingram following the basket by Trae Young. Johnson draws the double. Rebound by Murray.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Driving inside. And it's Murray with the jam.
From the moment when he sticks his foot in the ground and puts his head down, DeJounte Murray is explosive and fast.
Now here's Stevenson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Johnson double teamed. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. Here's Murray. This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Okongwu is out there with John Collins. And it's Bay in at the three spot.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection.
He jams it straight down.
Go into the rack with energy and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged and everything has to be earned.
Collins looking around. Young's shot is off. New Orleans leading by 3. Guys, no question. Trae Young is one of the most exciting players right now in the entire league.
Kevin, everything is within range for him. A great passer and shooter in his own right. Young can take over a game any given night.
Johnson against Murray. Steps back and fires. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Johnson against Young. Johnson kicks to Daniels. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Daniels has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Bay, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Sadiq Bey uses his size and strength to hammer that one down.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Johnson gets the bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The Hawks trail by 4. Pass to Collins. Pass to Bay. Okongwu. It's good on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Johnson outside. And another 3 for New Orleans.
D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Johnson, the pass to Ingram. Kicks it to Daniels. Now the pass to Johnson. Here's the 3. Rebound, Atlanta. Well, it's definitely within striking distance now.
Yeah, but they've got to make each possession count on both sides of the floor.
Here's Bay. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. But there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man. It is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Johnson in the corner. Johnson double team and stolen by Murray. Right side, Collins. And finished off by Collins.
At Collins' size, it's impressive just how active he is, leading by example.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Johnson, he's checked in for Atlanta. Ingram passes to Daniels. That's good from Johnson on the assist by Daniels. And that's now 19 points for Johnson.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drop.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
The 15-footer. Here's Okongwu. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Green's checked in. Pass to Ingram. Pass to Johnson. They double-team Johnson. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. They trail by 1. Johnson kicks to Young. To the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Looking to get back on track here. Great D that time from Green.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Raptors put on a show. He dropped in 38 points and did his job on defense with an impressive number of steals. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios offer different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W. That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Here's Johnson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Johnson's got 25 points in the game.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
That's it, and the Pelican lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Johnson.
Defensive breakdown. Murray attracts attention as a scorer, which opens up everything else.
And the basket by Johnson. He's got 27.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
The Hawks trail by 3. To the wing on the left. It's stolen by Johnson. Inside. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Strong move by Brandon. He's playing with such great confidence these days.
Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Young. Green with the block. And he gets it back.
He's kind of lost his way this period. Having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Passes to Johnson. Three-pointer. Hands it from downtown. And now an 8-point Pelican lead.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Here's Young. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
Many scouts felt Trae Young would convert shots inside at the NBA level. And that's where he's a complete threat.
Johnson double teamed. Up and in on the layup. Johnson's got 32 points.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
to Murray. It's to Collins. Six on the shot clock. Back to Collins. From deep. Pelicans with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points. Pass to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. And another three for New Orleans.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Collins. Here's O'Connell. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Marks, he's checked in for John Collins. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Johnson. Griffin's checked in for Murray. And Maladon subbed in for Young. Johnson, another one falls for New Orleans.
He's really taken a hold of this first half and made it his. He is making all the right decisions out there.
And here is Maladon. 5 points in the game. Hunter, no good. New Orleans leading by 10. On the wing, Stevenson. And it's off from three-point range. Stevenson against Griffin. And it's Ingram with the rebound. New Orleans has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. And so many teams with an eye on the playoffs now, Smitty, even for the teams that aren't going to make the postseason. What's the focus now? What is their purpose?
I think the focus now, Kevin, is still to develop, still create good habits. And this is a final audition for a role for next season for a lot of guys.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Hawks making a change here. Dave's checked in. And so he makes both from the line.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
The Hawks trail by 12 to the middle. Johnson with the block. And he's able to get it back. Kept alive. Here's Griffin. And finally they hit one.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Outside, Jones. And Johnson now top of the key. The three ball. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Johnson's got 42 in the game.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
1:46 left to play here in the half. Lets it fly. Hey, no good.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Johnson against Griffin. And Williamson throws it down.
Flashing his vertical there. Williamson really makes dunking look so effortless. He's special.
Over to the left wing. Passes it to Maladon. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Back to Griffin. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Griffin's got 4 points in the quarter.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
To the left side wing. Kicks it to Hunter. Now here's Maladon. He's guarded by Stevenson. In the corner, it's Griffin. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. That doesn't go either for Griffin.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Here's Ingram, 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Ingram's got 12 points in the game.
You see how Ingram's polished his game, looking smooth from the mid-range.
Here's Hunter. Drills the baseline jumper.
Easy look from mid-range. He won't miss many of those. Lazy effort defensively.
And so it's New Orleans out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Back to the action in just a minute. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
We've got Johnson. Brandon Ingram's out there with Zion Williamson. And it's Stevenson in at the 1. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
That's a great job drawing the foul, getting to the line. Murray's crafty, especially for his age.
The Hawks shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
And so Murray nails both of them. Pelicans leading by 15 to the paint. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. He has 6.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Young pass to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
You see it right there. One of Murray's biggest advantage is his lift off the floor.
And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
Here's Young. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Let's look at Trae Young's shot chart. He goes inside more than people mention.
This is his first free throw of the game. He's perfect from the line this time. And Ingram has got the ball here for New Orleans. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. The pass to Johnson. It's up a 3. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got 7 rebounds in the game. Young in the corner. Over Ingram. It's good, and the New Orleans lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Young.
He's such a tricky cover. Even inside, Trae Young makes adjustments that others can't.
Johnson up top. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Johnson's got 48.
You know he's going to take a lot of shots out there. He's their #1 option right now.
And Young kicks to Collins. Murray against Johnson. And they pick up 2. Murray's got 6 in the quarter.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half. Showing good execution on the offensive end.
Stevenson outside. Pass to Ingram. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Now, here's Johnson. He's covered by Murray. Good. That's another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. New Orleans shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
At the line for your Pelicans, Johnson. At the line for 1.
And that one falls for Johnson. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Pass to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Ingram dishes to Stevenson. Passes it to Johnson. Takes the three. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. 54 points for Johnson.
Picking up from where he left off, I lost count of how many threes he hit in the first half. Now nails this one.
Stevenson against Young. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Ingram's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Williamson finds Johnson. Plays it up and banks it in. Johnson's got 10 points here in the second half.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
To the inside, Murray. Johnson with the block. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Daniels has checked in.
Daniels.
Outside Collins. And the pass to Murray. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
And Williamson throws it down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Here's Johnson, and yet another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Young looking around. Kicks it out to Collins. The Hawks again can't hit.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
The Hawks trail by 21. Murray outside. Outside Collins. That's tipped and taken away by Johnson. Williamson right side. Got 4 points in the quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Yeah, and his shot selection iffy at best tonight. A lot of forced, contested shots this game. He'll be lucky if he just gets a talking to here instead of a ticket to the bench.
Green is checked in for New Orleans. And a change for the Hawks. Johnson's checked in. Young pass to Okongwu. Feeds it to Griffin. The basket good. Off the assist from Young.
Assisted.
Young's got 5 assists tonight.
Can't be that easy for him. Got to body him up down low.
And you have other methods as well. You can deny or you can just front the post.
And what can you say about an alley-oop from that far away?
You can't say anything. It was pure beauty. And Griffin slams it in.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Down low, here's Johnson. And Johnson with the stop.
I don't think the D has an answer for him right now. He is just getting any shot he wants.
Hawks have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Pass to Collins. To the wing right side. Griffin kicks to Collins. 6 to shoot. It's Young on the wing. He's guarded by Stevenson. Pelicans leading by 23. Out left to the wing. Here's Williamson. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Outside Collins. On the wing, Johnson. Griffin inside. Johnson's there. Collins wide open. He fires. Had the space there, but it's offline. New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Johnson surveying the floor. He dishes it to Stevenson. Poked away. Stolen by Collins. The 11-footer. And too long on the shot.
Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
Williamson trying to free himself up. Johnson, good.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Johnson. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 7th assist in the game.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
New Orleans making some changes here. Brook Lopez. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for New Orleans. On the court for Atlanta, the guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. John Collins is out there with Bay. And it's Okongwu in at the center, locking down the middle. Pass to Bay. Murray left side. The offensive rebound. Young outside for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Here's Johnson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
It's going to be on Trae Young.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pelicans?
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
And both free throws good for Johnson. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
And it goes down 2 points.
Consistency, 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Young. A rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The Trae. No good. Shot missing. So the Hawks will take it the other way. The 3 from Johnson. Green with the rebound. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. To the inside. Here's Johnson. Rebound by the Hawks. Young outside. Sinks the three-pointer.
Sometimes it's all about patience. His first 3 of the game, something to build on.
Here's Johnson. Collins grabs the miss. Hawks have gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Here's Forrest. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First free throw is good. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Passes it to Forrest. On the wing, Johnson. Shoots over Ingram. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And, Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second-chance opportunities.
Atlanta has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Benjamin. Tries again. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Brandon Ingram. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And he can't get the first one. Williams, he's checked in for Young. Second free throw, no good. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Stolen by Collins. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And they might be down big, but you love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
The pass to Williams. On the wing, Johnson. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but, Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
Johnson attacking, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Atlanta's shooting around 40% from the floor here. Pass to Williams. On the wing, Johnson. And it's in there.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
Johnson down low. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for New Orleans, Johnson. 2 shots.
That's good from Johnson.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And Johnson drops them both. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Lobbed up there for Collins. It's stolen by Green. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Ingram. That's in there. Johnson with the assist.
Playing to Ingram's strengths. He's most effective when he gets his points within the flow of the offense.
Right side, Collins. Johnson outside. Here's Forrest. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A baseline J. Johnson with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Just 2 to shoot. The shot by Williams, no good. The Pelicans have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Johnson with it. Williams picks him up. From past the arc. Good on the three-point shot.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Johnson attacking. Ingram outside. Pass to Dozier. Here's Johnson. They double-team Johnson. Here's Dozier. Again, the Pelicans score.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Passes it to Williams. On the wing, Johnson. Inside. Here's Collins. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball.
Substitution on the court.
Johnson inside. He's covered by Murray. Shot by Johnson, no good.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
So for the Pelicans, Green comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Ingram in for Johnson. He's checked in for Brandon Ingram. Johnson against Murray. There's the pass to Dozier. He kicks to Stevenson. Powell down low. Here's Johnson, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Powell, that's good.
Man, that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why? Lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
A shot by Okongwu, no good. New Orleans has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep, and it's good for 2.
Leon.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and it's blocked. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're up by 30. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter.
We got your free t-shirts on the way. Get on your feet and let me know you need one.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Williams against Johnson. And nowadays, it seems like players have more opportunities than ever before. But, Steve, does that add to the challenge of balancing on the court versus off the floor?
It does for some individuals, but I love the opportunities that they're getting, and I love they're taking advantage of it. Most of the guys can juggle and balance both.
Here's Forrest. He's guarded by Stevenson. Atlanta again missing. The Pelicans shooting very well right now, 52% in this fourth quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Pelicans.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game, and I think ultimately that earned the W.
And you have to love the effort this team plays with night in and night out, win after win this year, and they have earned it. Tonight will make it 62 wins on the year for them.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Johnson.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Here's Forrest. Sweet little floater.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Johnson from outside. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Nobody near Williams. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.